It's been a tough start to the growing season with drought conditions and lingering cold snaps.
That's made it hard for some farmers to keep their crops alive, but one farm in Frankfort has a new tool that's helping their peach trees stay healthy.
Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay is live in Frankfort. Kevin, this new device is powered by the wind.
Right behind me is one of these new machines, and it's essentially a wind machine that is turned on when the temperatures get too cold, making sure all the peach trees here are still able to bloom for this spring season. This year came with droughts and freezing temperatures, forcing Ryan Richard, owner of Eastview Farms, to spend more money to keep the plants in the greenhouse green.
We still had some cold temperatures and a little bit of snow, so we're running a lot of propane through these houses.
But what if you don't have greenhouses to help keep your crops warm? To combat Mother Nature, Bennett Orchards has been using these wind machines to keep their peach trees thriving.
What that's doing is that's pulling that warm air down, mixing it with the cooler air at ground level, and it can give you a 5-degree rise in temperatures. So we're bringing 25 degrees up to 30 degrees and thus negating any losses to our crop this season.
5 degrees may seem small, but according to Henry Bennett, it could be life or death.
At 27 degrees, you may see 10% crop loss. At 24 degrees, you might see 90% crop loss. Thus, every degree is critical.
Bennett Orchards installed these wind machines last year, but the machines weren't put to the test until this Tuesday, making sure no peach trees had frost forming just before they begin to bloom.
We're the only farm in Delaware to solely rely on the yields of perennial fruit crops for income. So what we grow here is what we need to sustain our operations for the entire year.
Just these two machines covers all the peach trees on the 40-acre field. Now, another cool thing about these wind machines is that it could tell when it gets too cold for the peach trees in the area and starts automatically going to heat things up. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in Frankfort, Coast TV News.